for all those people who watch the channel say I don't do enough bike riding. I'm going to do a ride out west today. There's like this thing called like Snake Mountain. It's a limestone, an old limestone quarry, which we've converted into a park. Managed to sort of find something interesting to out west to go and do a motorcycle ride to. So yeah, join me along. I'm going to do a sort of a bit of ride, obviously the motovlog ride video, and obviously that for this video here. Also going to do some long footage, probably to use as a backdrop for a live stream later on as well. So stay tuned, and we'll see what the day brings. Okay, I think I'm set. Just for a bike ride. What do we got? An hour and 43 minutes, it says. Maybe a little bit less, but again, you never know, maybe a little bit more. Such is life. But as I said, it was the first day that I've been looking at the calendar, or look at the weather map, and to say, well, it's not going to be too hot. I think we've got a forecast of 32 today. We only had a low of 24 last night, so we're off to a good start. The breeze going through the jacket is very comfortable, and Google's telling me that perhaps I'm going the wrong way, because it doesn't know that you can get out the bottom of the street here for some reason. Trying to tell Google or help Google fix their maps, and they completely ignore it. But such is life. Well, that was quite an uneventful ride, apart from a few maniacs and one scooter who wanted to drive on the wrong side of the road instead of lights. Well, I think Google said 1 hour and 45 minutes or something. And looking at the required time, it's around about what it was, so that was pretty accurate. So here we are. We're at I've just lost it on there. Yeah, so here we are at Khao Ngu Stone Park. This is a limestone outcropping sort of set of, would you call them mountains or would you call them hills? We'll have a look very shortly. What I'd like to do first is see if I can find some coffee somewhere. See if we've got a coffee shop. Anyway, so behind me is a mountain, so that's where we're going to head off to and sort of take a look around. And yes, I'm still using the Angry Lang. That's been quite a good purchase. Expensive, but I think it gives you peace of mind and some safety. And of course the helmet lock. Let's not forget the phone on the bloody bike. Wrap all that sort of stuff up. And I forget the most important thing, and my navigation system. Just asked the guys there where the coffee is, and he says just up the stairs here. So that's where we're off to next. I guess it's in that little shop area there behind. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, that's a pretty pleasant ride. There wasn't too many maniacs on the road. But again, that's one of those things you have to get used to when you're riding in Thailand. But outside that, nowhere near as difficult as riding in the city. Yeah, cars will want to overtake if you're coming on a bike. You're always going to stay to the left, just make sure that they can get past. And yeah, looks like we've got coffee up here. Why don't we get a coffee? Yeah, so as I said, it's an old limestone quarry, and these mountains, hills, and outcroppings of what's left of the limestone mining. The whole area has been flooded out now because it's no longer used. They don't pump it out. Looks like they're still building up more area to have for some seating. But we'll take a bit of a wander around through here across the bridge, take another bit of a look around the place after we get the coffee. Well, the coffee looks pretty good. 55 baht for a iced latte. Lots of ice in it. Anyway. Well, after a long ride like that, an hour and 45 minutes, that coffee is going to go down so well. And not too bad at all. It's actually got a hint of chocolate in the back of it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what beans she's using. I'll have to look at that. So I'm just saying hello to the young lassie, looking at the menu. So I've got a bit of a range of food, 100 through to about 280. So we've got some fish and some chicken and pork. A bit of a sort of comprehensive menu for a cafe. And the coffee's pretty good. And a few other things on the other side. So, yeah, make a good lunch spot. Now I've got to look for some sort of way to see if there's a sort of a walking course that we can walk around to see everything and take some photos. Tell you what, these outcroppings look really weird. You all have seen this on the way in. As we came in, you saw the big snake effigy at the front there around the mountain. Fairly large car park, so plenty of room for tourist buses and everything else. I'm sure that must happen during the peak seasons. But yeah, so let's go and take a wander down here and sort of have a look around. Not quite sure whether they'd call it Snake Mountain. I can only imagine the fact that maybe there was a lot of snakes here. Yes, we've got paddle boats for the kids. I think it was 20 baht for I don't know, 20 minutes or something like that. I was reading on the website, or one website, yeah, they've got some safety gear up there as well for an extra 20 baht. But yes, nice little paddle lake for people. So we're going to head up towards that little pagoda there, check everything out and see what it looks like. Interesting looking bridge they got here. It's rather a nice construction for something that you have a zero entrance fee for a little park like this, which is quite nice. Yes, that's the little coffee area that I was just drinking coffee at. pretty solid construction considering it's I don't know how new it is. I'm guessing it's fairly new, but consider some of the places I've been where you take your life into your own hands to get across a bridge. The little pond seems to be teeming with heaps of fish too. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's no shortage of fish. Of course, the interesting thing, or the take-home information here, is the fact that it's interesting when you can actually sit down and look at the Google Maps for half an hour, zooming in, zooming out, trying to find some places of interest, and all of a sudden this one here pops up on the map. And I showed Pa this morning. He sort of knew the place, but was never recommended or mentioned we should go here. Hey, I'm here now. Be nice to do with a sort of group ride, I'm guessing. We can do a group ride, or even sort of if I can get 10 out in the Vulcan and I can take the CB. We could do a dual ride. Makes it a bit more interesting than the actual ride sort of thing. The place is teeming with fish. It's one thing I've noticed, and I don't see any mosquito larvae in the water, so that would obviously be keeping the mosquitoes down a bit anyway. A bit of congestion on the stairway, but we'll get up there. I do think I picked a good day to get out here. It's now sort of middle of the day. It's gone 1:15, and we've got a temperature of about 32 degrees Celsius. No chance of rain. And the humidity's, at quite a bearable level. Haven't really worked up a sweat yet, especially walking up that hill there. But, it's a really nice place to sit down and relax. I don't see any barbecue facilities around, so I don't think that's going to be an option, but as I said, the cafe, quite a decent menu there. We'll take some shots of that on the way back. And I'm going to take some photos now for my photo album. Well, I guess it's time to wander back down, I guess. It's a really nice place to actually hang out, but again, barbecue, doesn't look like there's anything we can do for the barbecue there. So all up, it's actually quite a nice place to visit. If you're going somewhere, like if you're in Bangkok and heading down to Simon's or down to Hua Hin, it's not too far off the beaten track to get out here. There will be a map pinned down below so you can find it easily. And again, here's a little restaurant up here. Restaurant, coffee shop, cafe, whatever you like to call it. They will obviously fulfill the needs for the hungry and for the thirsty. A couple of nice girls there to take care of you. I'm going to get, quite frankly, I'm going to get another coffee. The last one was really quite yummy. Anyway, I don't know what they actually call it there, what the name of it is, but I'm sure we can translate at some stage. And of course the video is always after the Facebook posts, but I'm going to now upload those photos I just took into Facebook. A few panoramas there for those people who like panoramas, and the rest of the photos, so while I get another coffee. You just can't beat the life of a retiree, motorcycle riding around the countryside. I really got to do more of this sort of stuff, and hopefully this dry season, this cool season coming up, we will get a lot more rides. Just need to see if we can get a few people to come along with us. Again, that's half the problem, is the fact that the best time for me to ride is during the week when there's nothing happening. But of course, all the rest of the gang, they have jobs they've got to go to, which makes it a bit difficult. But anyway, such is life. We just get a few retirees on bikes would be good, wouldn't we? And there we are. Must be time for lottery again, yes? Lottery time, yes. Anyway, all my gear's still here. Time to get packed up and on the road. That's not an easy task. Anyway, on the road again. You know, I'm going to close it off here. There'll be a little bit more ride for the way back. I'm going to take the main road back. It's a few kilometres less bends and turns. Probably not as interesting as the the backwaters of the rural area there, but it's a smooth ride home. So stay tuned for that. But of course, it'll all be on the in the long play version. Actually, I probably won't do a long play. Maybe I will do a long play version as well to put up there. But I'm really recording that long play specifically for maybe a live stream broadcast on a Saturday sometime in a couple of weeks. Who knows? So stay tuned for that one as well. Anyway, peace out, guys, and we'll catch up with you next time.